Hey, guess what? It's my birthday! And I am 29 years old, which is just so freaking weird and crazy. This is the last year of my 20s, and I don't know, I'm having a great day. And it's been strange because I've spent the entire day alone or with my dogs, playing poker, shopping, just kind of like doing my own thing, and it's been a wonderful day. And I've just spent some time reflecting over the last decade of my life, which has been on YouTube. And I have been on YouTube since, I was 18 for like a month. So, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. This year marks 10 years on YouTube, which is just, it's so crazy to think that I've spent my entire 20s growing up and learning and experiencing and doing all of these things online and sharing it all with you. And it's just been such a good experience. Yes, I've had crazy ups and crazy downs, but overall, my overall experience here on YouTube, it's changed my freaking life. Like, I've made all of the friends I have now because I started making videos on YouTube. And that doesn't mean all my friends are YouTubers. In fact, a lot of my friends aren't YouTubers, but YouTube's what brought me to California. And it's been such a huge part of my life that I am so grateful for. And like I said, there's been some crazy mind that I've had to deal with being a YouTuber, something that not many people in the world have experienced from such a unique standpoint, because even now, the people who are becoming YouTubers now don't know what it's like to be an OG YouTuber, where you kind of started off when no one was doing it and you helped, break into an entire new industry when a lot of people just didn't understand it. And so I'm just so appreciative for the time I've had on here, the emotional roller coasters I've gone through. It's all been very character building for me and just something I would never ever change until now. This video title's a little misleading, of course, because it wouldn't be a good YouTube video if there wasn't a little bit of clickbait. Even though my hat says not clickbait, I lied. However, I actually am quitting YouTube in a way, which is so crazy to say, and this really is a new season of my life, a new transition. As you guys might remember, last year I started school, and that was a huge transition for me, and now I am actually quitting YouTube as my full-time job. And there's a few reasons why for that. One, it's so much harder to be a content creator now full-time, I think, than it used to be, and it's so much harder to get views and get brand deals and all the things that it takes to do YouTube full-time. Now, I've done it full-time for 7 years, which I think is a great accomplishment, and I've really enjoyed that hustle, but my heart's not in that hustle to do this so hard and like heavy. Wow, that just sounds weird. To do what it takes to do this job full-time. And so I've actually accepted a job offer at a startup that I'm very excited to do, and I haven't worked for someone else in like almost, 8 years, and so I'm so excited to have a job. I've had a job. I've had a weird job for the last however many years, but I don't know. It's just a very weird feeling to not be like, yeah, I do YouTube full-time. Yeah, I do YouTube full-time. That's my job. And like, yes, I still want to make content, but the fact that I won't have to make content when I don't feel like making content is just such a nice feeling and thought, and it's very freeing. And I'm just so excited for what my future, the next decade of my life is gonna look like. And I think I'm still gonna post videos on YouTube. I know I'm still gonna post videos on YouTube, but I am quitting. Like, if this were viewed as like a job, I'm now quitting it as my job, and it's just going back to a hobby like it was when I first started. And I'm actually just excited and almost inspired to make content that I don't feel pressured to make anymore. And it's just taking away that aspect of, okay, I have to do this. Now I get to do this, and I want to do this because it's something whatever. And if I post videos people don't like and I don't get as many views, I don't feel the job pressure behind it of like, oh crap, I'm not gonna make as much money because my channel's not doing, as many views as it was last month. And so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I'm just so like relieved to move on from the pressures of getting a certain amount of likes and the pressures of getting a certain amount of views. And that's just a weird psychological thing to have to be aware of for a decade. And the idea of just moving on into an industry, it's a tech startup that I'm moving on to, and I am just beyond excited to start that job. I will tell you guys more about that job probably in a video in the next few weeks, because this video is more just like, hey, it's my birthday, hey, I'm quitting YouTube, hey, I got a new job. And as you guys can just tell, I'm having such a good week. You've seen me go through many ups and downs, and like, you guys know when I'm going through a hard time, and you know that these last 2 years of my life, or really like last year and a half, have been extremely difficult, and I've been really straight up with you guys about that. And so I think it's gonna be very evident to you that I'm very happy and I'm excited for this new season. I've been in transition for a while, and it's been hard and it's been weird, but I feel like I'm finally starting to see what I want now for this next decade of my life. And thank you guys so much for sticking with me and being wonderful fans. And I know that I'm not like the most popular YouTuber out there, but you guys make me feel so special. I can share so many things with you, and I can trust that when I'm honest with you guys, you're not going to be sending me all these hate comments and criticizing me. You guys are so loving and so nice, and I super appreciate you, and I just wanted to let you know that. So if you've been a subscriber of mine for the last 10 years or even the last year, thank you so much. You're amazing, and I hope you're also having a really good day. And if you're not having a really good day, you'll have one eventually. There can only be so many bad days, so you're gonna have a good one. Whew, okay, I feel like I just had a lot to say, a lot to spew, and all right, that's it. Okay, goodbye.